Would you start with a gap assessment or would you do something else?
No, absolutely. I think the understanding where your gaps are, what are your shortcomings in the environment is obviously going to be paramount to understanding where you need to move forward, right? Like if we're talking about building a roadmap, that should be the first step outside of, the inventory of all of your systems. I think also what's kind of important in that, and one thing that'll come out of that gap assessment too, is kind of getting the technical aspect of your environment from a, hey, where are our shortcomings point of view, right? I think vulnerability scans, both internal and external, are invaluable for that. Kind of seeing what's open to attackers. Like if we're thinking about it purely from a cybersecurity, not necessarily a compliance standpoint, but understanding how vulnerable you are in the threat landscape, right? Understanding what ports are open, what operating systems are outdated. That level of visibility is going to be eye opening for a lot of, especially if we're talking about smaller organizations. That's going to be completely eye opening, right? Because a lot of times we think, okay, well, we have the right tools in place. We're paying X amount a month for these specific tools, and everything's kind of just running smoothly, right? What you're going to find is that a lot of things are kind of vulnerable, right? You have a lot of areas of your environment that are open to attackers. I think that's definitely paramount to getting sort of the baseline for where do we move next.